Hey guys, what's up? It's Dina. We're back again with another episode of DNA Talks. And today we have a very special guest, and I'm so excited to have her here because I have watched her journey throughout the years and I have admired everything she's been doing so far.
What if your next conversation could transform everything? Welcome to DNA Talks with Dina Morales. Real conversations about fitness, confidence, motherhood, discipline, and more. Dina Morales, founder of DNA Training, created a space for women to rebuild their strength from the inside out. Tune in Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard on YouTube. DNA Talks. Real conversations. Real growth. Real you.
So far. So, Krystal, welcome to DNA Talks.
Thank you for having
How are
me.
you feeling today?
Great. Excited.
I'm excited to have you as well, not only because we get to speak about your journey as a woman, as a mom, but also in the gym. So, welcome. And before we get to start on your journey, let everybody know who Krystal is today.
Hmm. Well, today I'd say I'm stronger than ever. I'm a stronger version of myself and better version of myself. I went through a lot to get here, and I'm a full-time mom, going back to school, working full-time, and chasing my dreams at the same time.
Nice, wonderful. See, guys, you see now why I admire her journey so much, and why she's a special guest today in our DNA episode. So, what would you say is different from the Krystal sitting here with us today and the Krystal a few years back?
Mm. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself and about growth in general, inside and out, mindset and physical. Then I thought I had it figured out, but I didn't. I had to go through a few more things to figure it out. And because of that, I feel a lot stronger, a lot bolder, more confident, and ready to take it on.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. So take us back to the beginning, to when you first started your journey. What was happening in your life when you realized you needed a change?
What really did it was after I've had all three of my kids, it really did a number on my body. All through pregnancies, I had complications, and of course, feeling afterward, I had a lot of postpartum on all three of them. And it really motivated me to look into my health, because I didn't really have guidance. I had a little bit, but I dug deep into what I can do, whether it's mental or physical, to start regaining my health in my life, because I felt like I did not have control.
So wouldn't you say it's something amazing just realizing that you need that change and actually stepping into that and actually doing the work, and how that changes your mindset about everything?
Yes.
So when you first stepped into the gym, what were you hoping to change that was going to change? What was your thought about just going to the gym, and how you were thinking about, the change, or what was going to help you make that change?
When I finally stepped foot into a gym, it was a lot to do with, I'm going to have to say, both mental and physical. I wanted to take care of my body. I wanted to be able to keep up with my kids. I noticed I was starting to struggle with just having that motivation and energy to keep up with them. So I thought, okay, go get more movement in. I can keep up with them. And then on top of that, I have struggled all my life with mental health. And I have tried medication,
Wow.
And mhm.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So I've tried medication, and I just found out it wasn't for me. And I knew there was an alternative. I kept looking, and the gym was one of them. I've dug deep into research on how that mindset in the gym can really, it can change for the better. And it was open.
Right. And thank you for sharing that. That's wonderful. Would you say that would be something on deep inside of you internally that people couldn't see?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
I didn't show it.
Right.
So,
I couldn't see it, you know. Well, maybe a little bit because I'm a mom too, and we know we can pull through whatever.
Exactly.
So thank you. Thank you for sharing that experience and that journey. And that's wonderful. And this just ensures me and reassures me, guys, that mental your mental state and comes before your physical health, because it all starts there.
Oh, yeah.
Once you decide to take that first step, and once you know that it's time for a change, your body doesn't decide that. Your mind, your brain is what decides to take that step, guys. So now that we have talked about how you began this wonderful journey at the gym and how it changed your life, why you started, and you know what it took to get there, we're going to talk a little bit about your healing journey. Hey guys, as I'm sitting here eating my papaya with my cottage cheese, I want to remind you how important you are and how unique you are. Therefore, you must take good care of yourself. And whether you want to believe it or not, what you put in your body matters. What you put in your machine matters. And that's what dictates, guys, the way you feel, the way you move. It dictates a lot. So make sure you are being mindful with what you're putting in your body. Okay, so why don't you tell us describe your healing journey for us a little bit.
My healing has been mostly through the gym. It has helped me through a lot. I don't even know where to begin on that, because like you said, mindset, the gym changes that mindset for the better, and it all unfolds from there.
Right. So tell us, what were some things that were going on internally, emotionally, mentally, not just physically, that you had to heal from?
Okay. Well, I know one thing that always stuck with me was childhood trauma. I realized that when you become a parent, that shows up a lot more. It becomes apparent to you whenever you're a parent, and it can affect things. So that was a big thing I wanted to overcome. I wanted to get rid of that childhood trauma to become a better parent.
Do you think that was affecting the way you looked at yourself?
Oh,
the way you thought about yourself?
Yeah, because I always wanted to be the best for them.
Right. I understand that much. Yes. And that's why I admire you so much, because I see that through the screen too. And I've known you for a few years now, and I've known how hard you work, and how you always try to do the best for your children. So yes, I admire that about you. So what would you say has been the hardest thing about healing?
Keep going when you're tired.
Yeah.
Keeping going when you're just burnt out, exhausted, and you feel like you have nothing left. Some days I'm like, oh, I'm just so tired, and I don't think I can go. But I've pushed past that. It's a proud moment when you push past that.
Right.
And you go and you feel better after going.
Right. So what was surprising about this whole journey? Well, what surprised you about, just the process?
Trusting the process was one. That was another thing. I had major trust issues that I couldn't trust the process.
Yeah.
So they say trust the process and consistency is key, and they're all right. All right.
Yeah.
I've been at it for 5 plus years, and I've slightly taken breaks here and there, of course, but I've always found my way back. And the more you find your way back, the more consistent you're going to be and at not taking those breaks.
Right. I would agree 100%. So, was there ever a moment that you wanted to give up?
Oh, yeah. Lots of moments. Lots of moments.
What would go through your head during those moments?
The negative self-talk, the self-sabotage, like, oh, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm stuck at this plateau and I can't get past it, and then you want to give up. But then I rewired my brain enough to rethink positively and to push through it and be disciplined to get back at it and continue, because consistency is key.
Right, and that's what keeps you going, right?
What keeps me going.
That's what keeps
on
you
top
strong.
of, wanting to be better for my kids.
Right. So do you think that healing is something that ends, or is it something that continues?
It's a good question, and I always wondered that. And I still kind of wonder that. But I believe at this moment it's definitely continuous. But I can see a light at the end of the tunnel, kind of thing. So it might be a long journey, but I think there might be a point where you are healed.
Right, yes. From that particular trauma.
Yeah.
But then there's other traumas.
Of course. There's always some kind of trauma in everyone's experiences.
So would you agree that then we're always healing, right? I mean,
very true.
Yeah.
Yes, always healing and growing.
Always healing and growing. Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly right. So now let's talk about the gym. What has the gym given you beyond the physical?
Clarity, a really good outlet. When I don't want my mind to take over, I can just go lift heavy and get clear-minded, and it helps me keep going instead of giving up on whatever hard time I might be going through in my life.
Right.
It helps me keep going.
Yes, you get me, girl. I totally agree, and I love that, and that's why the gym is my outlet, my therapy. And people say, how can it be your therapy when you go there and you hurt all the time? But it's just a mental thing. It's more than physical. I really truly think that the gym is it's a mental thing. Because I feel like pretty much everybody can do a squat. But it's your mentality that will take you to do the squat.
Exactly.
So yes, thank you for sharing that. I love that. So how would you say the gym has changed your relationship with your body?
It helped me go from hating it to loving it. Because if you're sitting there hating your body, you're not going to do all the things that your body needs to feel loved.
Right.
So you go to loving it and think, oh, it's a privilege. I can go lift this heavy and eat clean and take care of myself.
Nice. Yes, I love that. And once you get there, you won't want to stop doing it, because the greater purpose behind it.
Yeah.
So it's not just about looking good, but it goes further than that. It goes into feeling good as well. When you look in the mirror and you look good, you feel good. I mean, that's just how I think. So when you look at old pictures of yourself and you look back at that person, what comes to mind?
Being proud how far I've come. And loved, because I didn't love myself then. Now I do.
Yes, I agree that and it's wonderful how the gym can do that for us, and that's why I preach so much about women doing it, more women getting into the gym. Like we said, yes, we're all tired. We're both moms, She's a mom of 3, I'm a mom of 5, and we're both tired she works a lot. She's also an entrepreneur, so she's always doing extra things, and plus taking care of her children, her husband is still finding the time to love on her body and love on herself. So that is just wonderful. Thank you. So what would you say has been one of the biggest physical accomplishments since you began this journey?
Um, Finally seeing my results on the outer side, feeling, the inches gone, clothes fitting differently. Once you finally see that visual change,
Right.
then it's kind of game over. You're addicted and you just want to keep going and keep toning.
Yes.
But on top of that, I have more energy, to do all the things I do.
Right.
And I feel overall better inside if I continue.
Right. So what was that? Why was that accomplishment important to you?
It just helped me. Another way to help me love myself more. And prove to myself that I can do it. And if I can do it, a lot of you can do it.
Yes, I agree. Yes, ma'am.
All of you can.
I agree. Yes. So if you don't listen to me, please listen to her. Okay. So what has the gym taught you about discipline that you didn't know before? Or maybe you chose to overlook before?
Good question. I guess I didn't take discipline seriously up until I became really consistent with it. And up until, I overcame the days that I felt like I didn't want to go. And I was like, okay, well, this is where I need to be disciplined and do it because I know I'll feel better afterwards.
Right, right. So at what point did this stop? Did this stop being just about losing weight, looking good, and became about more of a version of yourself that you wanted for your future?
Well, I went into it mostly for mental health. So it's always been kind of based on the inside of how I was feeling. A lot of it when my son got diagnosed with ADHD, that was a real eye opener. I need to find something that's going to help naturally for him because I did not want to medicate him, and no hate towards medication. I know it helps a lot of people, and it helped me for a while. But at such a young age,
Right.
I didn't want that for him. So I dug deep into gut health and physical health and eating clean and how the gut is correlated to the brain.
Yes.
And so I went on a rabbit hole with that.
Yes. And the brain, our digestive system is our second brain. So whatever is going on down there, if this is a mess, this is a mess.
Exactly.
So I am glad that you went and took that into your own hands, took that matter into your hands and didn't just rely on what the doctors were telling you. And, that's why I admire you as a mom as well, because not a lot of moms do that. They don't want to go through all that extra work. They just want to give their kid a pill and call it good, but there needs to be more moms like you, that dig deeper and that want to find better choices for their children, because ADHD really is correlated to their bad digestive system, so
definitely.
Yes, and eczema and all those
all kinds of things
about. Yes.
Diseases as well.
Yes. So what do you tell yourself when you're not feeling strong, on the days that you're really not feeling strong?
To keep going because my kids are watching, to not give up, and I guess it is my kids, keep going, they're watching. I've always wanted to guide them on the right path, and if they see mom give up, that doesn't sit right with me.
Right. So what would the old Krystal would have done in that situation?
Sit and wallow.
Yeah.
Kind of wallow, I should have done that. I should have went.
I should have done this, I should have done that. Yeah. And not act on it.
Yeah.
That's really good. And I think a lot of us do that, I'm going to start Monday. I'm going to start on my diet. I'm going to start going to the gym next week, whatever. And, you don't get to that. Right. So, yes, I'm glad that, the gym has helped you not only become a better mother, a better woman, a better person, but just strong mentally and physically. So that that makes me really happy. That makes me really happy. What do you think people misunderstand about transformations?
I'm sure some people, like when it comes to gym photos, some people are like, oh, they're just doing it for the looks. And really, honestly, it is way more than that. It shows your growth. It shows your progress. It shows your confidence. It helps through your gym transformation. Um,
It helps track it. It helps build you up.
Yes.
It helps build you up. I believe pictures tell a story.
Yeah, you see the inches lost as well over time, and then you're really like, oh, I can do this. I can keep doing this.
Right. And let's be honest, when we first began our journey, we're really hard on ourselves. Why? Because we want to see the results right away. We're in the gym, we're eating good, we think that it's supposed to happen automatically. Clean up the mess. We wish, but it doesn't work that way. So we're constantly just not seeing the results in the mirror, constantly being hard on ourselves. So when you take those pictures, you can visually see your progress. I mean, it really tells a story. So I do encourage everybody who's going through a transformation to take those pictures. You don't have to show anybody, although I encourage you to, because somebody else may be going through the same thing, and you could serve as a way of somebody starting their journey, because they look at you and they say, well, so and so is doing it, and she has all this going on. Why can't I?
Exactly.
So it's about reaching other women, and a lot of us are not just really doing it for ourselves, but really to inspire other women to do it. Because you can.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how much you have going on in your life. You're still important. And you have to be okay mentally. And the gym does that for you. You don't have to go pay a psychologist. Just go to the gym.
Yes. Just go lift some heavy weights.
Yes. So what's one thing that you wish somebody had told you?
Hey guys, I'm going to let you in on my morning protocol as when it comes to supplements. This is what I take on the daily, guys. It is supplementation for my health. And guys, by supplementing, it's just a way of getting those nutrients that you don't usually get from your everyday foods or for certain goals. For example, these I take for my goals. These are from Dragon Pharma. Fematrope is an anabolic and Dry Up is a diuretic. I take this every day. Then next, guys, I have my supplements for my health. Organix helps me detox my liver. V Omegas helps me with my heart and brain health. Curcumax helps me with my pain and inflammation, and B40 Flora helps me with my digestive system. So now that you know what supplements do for you, make sure you are supplementing your health. If you need info on any of these, let me know.
Focusing more on my mind, because that's what I was really there for. I know sometimes we get kind of wrapped up and we want to look better to feel better, but we have to feel better to look better. Like the body comes with it after you establish your inside.
I agree. Yes, I 100% agree. So if somebody was listening right now, was struggling with their relationship with themselves, what would you want them to hear?
Give yourself grace. Always give yourself grace, because you are worth it. You are worth to stay healthy and have a life that you don't have to struggle in.
Right. Yes, I agree. Yes, just give yourself a little grace. Like we said earlier, often when we are starting this journey, we want to see results right away, but that's not the case. It's not going to happen. So just give yourself a little grace, patience, and love, and keep going. Okay. So what would you say to a woman who keeps saying, I'm going to start when I'm ready?
And when my friends say that, I'll say, just go start now. Go start now.
Yeah.
Why wait? Oh, well, I have this and this. You can make 30 minutes to go, like I'll tell them start small. Go do a 10-minute walk.
Right.
Walk around the block real quick.
So thank you. If you could sit across from the woman you were when you started this journey, what would you tell her?
It gets better.
It's better.
Yeah,
I know that.
it gets better as you keep going.
And would you agree that when you start this journey, there's a lot of tears involved, a lot of emotions
Always.
all over?
Which
Yes.
I find is a good thing to do. Let it come out.
Yes, I understand. Yes, I completely agree. I would get so frustrated, first of all, because when I first started my journey, I didn't know how to work any equipment.
Yes.
I stepped in the gym and I cried because I was like, I wanted to do this, but I don't know how, you know? So yeah, that's very hard. So like we said, keep giving yourself some grace. What are you most proud of? Not about your body, but about the woman you've become.
I'm proud of all the learning, all the things I've learned along my journey, and my mindset shift.
Yes.
Because I know if I stick to that shift, it's still gonna all be okay. It'll all follow in line as long as you stay on top of that mindset shift.
Then it'll still keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely understand and I do agree. So what are some things you're still working on right now?
My nutrition. I'm working a little bit harder on that. At first, it was just more goal oriented towards my weightlifting, going up in PR, and I finally took nutrition into, I guess, seriously. Yeah, I started taking nutrition seriously, and I'm still working on it.
And would you agree that nutrition is where the transformation begins?
Yeah. I kind of feel like there's a two-part transformation there, because there's the gym transformation, but you have to include that second part with your nutrition, and then it'll all combine.
Yeah.
Work out.
I always say they go hand in hand. You know, you cannot expect to be successful or have the results in the gym without fixing your nutrition. Like, that's not possible. You may see some results and progress, but not the ones you should, for as much as you're working. You know, if you're showing up every day, if you're working out, and if you are really serious about your routine, then you need that part B, which is the most important part, that is your nutrition. So yes. So what would you, when you look at your journey from when you started and everything you went through and you have gone through and accomplished to where you are now, what does Krystal know now that she didn't know before?
That is a good question. You got me a little stunned. I guess just it all kind of boils down to I know more of nutrition now as I am looking into it. I know that mindset is just a big thing, and that you always want to stay positive, even if it's hard. You always want to shift it, turn it around. You have a negative thought, think a positive thought right after.
Right.
Keep rewiring that brain, because it's possible.
Yes, it is. Well, I appreciate you for being a part of our talk today, of our show today, and thank you for being vulnerable with us, because it takes a lot, to be vulnerable and to share your story and why you began. And it takes a lot of courage, and sometimes we see people from the outside and we don't realize what it took to get where they are now. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, people need to hear your story. People need to hear where you started and why you started, and why you keep going and why you're doing it. it's really not a selfish thing. It's just more about keeping us afloat.
Yeah, yeah. If I can help someone that struggles with mental health, and if I can reach at least one person, I'm telling you, the gym is what helped for me. It was therapy.
Yes. So for everyone who is listening, just remember that change and transformation isn't always about physical. It's more about becoming yourself, becoming who you are. So, and the gym can do that for you. As ironic as that is, it breaks you down. It makes you realize how strong you are and how capable you are of doing things. So, I encourage everybody to get in the gym, get healthy, and when I say get healthy, I mean that all around. A well-being, a well state of being, which is mental, emotional, physical, but it all begins in the mental state. So thank so thank you for sharing with us. I loved having you, and I hope there's more to come.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys. And remember to tune in. If you're not following us yet, or if you're not following Krystal, you want to share your social media information?
You can find me at Krystal Wilder on Facebook. That is my main platform for all of my gym transformations. And I have been working on posting more informational content for your mindset and nutrition, along with heavy lifting and how it correlates and helps. And I will be taking clients soon because I am about 4 weeks shy of my personal training certification.
Yay! That's another surprise I had for you guys. So if you're looking for an awesome trainer who is passionate about helping others and about, helping you level up, please look for my girl, Krystal. In about 4 or 5 weeks, she'll be ready to take on clients. So make sure you start following her, follow her journey and everything that she's doing. And like I said, thank you for giving us your time, guys, and for sharing with us this wonderful talk. And I hope there's more to come. As always, I'll see you next week. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Bye, guys. We'll see you later.